Cyntexa already have a structured approach. We have been doing implementation for businesses from a very long time now. We already know how to do it fast, how to do it with clarity, and how to have absolute control over it. Like without any chaos, smooth migrations, without and with absolute clarity to our end customers as well. So these are, the three major pillars behind these quick start implementation packages, which basically guarantees three things to you. First, it is going to be fast. It is going to value your time like it is the money. So it is going to be fast. It is going to be cost effective, and it is going to take out all of the unnecessary steps that are there, which is making the process too complex and too slow. So this is what the foundation of quick start implementation packages were built on. Now let's dive deeper into what these packages look like, what the pricing are, and for what all Salesforce clouds we are providing this.
Yeah, with that, I think I will be taking it over. So if you can have it on the slide. Yeah. So the first one we have is the quick start package for sales and service, where we establish a strong CRM foundation where we would be doing the configuration and setup of your Salesforce instance, where we would be setting up the user management and security itself only. Then we would be providing sales capability, where we have sales data management, email and calendar integration, lead capture and intake processes that we would be doing. Then we would be having activity and task management as well, where we would be doing activity and task management for you, so that as soon as a lead comes in, these are the activity that needs to be pre-created, or these are tasks that needs to be pre-created. Then we would be providing you sales reporting and dashboards, so you are able to quickly see how our teams are performing, how our business is performing. We would be also setting up sales meeting and engagement, so you are able to better manage your meetings and engagements with the prospects itself only, with the customers only. We would be also providing payment and billing enablement. We would be providing that capability given certain scenarios, but yeah, we will be definitely providing you those things as well. And then we would be having product and pricing management in that. Moving on to the next slide, we have service capabilities that we will be offering, which is email-based customer support setup, case management, knowledge management, service communication templates, the email templates that we will be setting up. And then we have enhanced capabilities like SSO and single sign-on, guided onboarding and adoption for your users, for your new users, process automation, and even user enablement and the training. So we would be providing that. Along with that, we would be providing you some level of data migration as well into your entire mix. This was the first package. Then we have the second package, which is the quick start for sales and service and marketing. So over here, what we would be doing is we would be having a complete setup where we would be doing sales and service, plus we'll be doing the marketing piece. So if we look at the next slide over there, we can see the marketing capabilities that we would be offering. So if we can have the next slide on the screen. Yeah. So over here, as you can see, we would be providing you email marketing management, campaign management, audience segmentation. So you are segmenting the audience like this is particular this type of customer, this is particular this type of customer. For these type of audience, we want to run these type of campaigns. So we'd be doing audience segmentation, so you can utilize that. We would be handling send time optimization as well, like what is the best time to send out these type of emails. Is it 7 a.m.? Is it 7 p.m.? Is it 12 p.m.? Is it 4 p.m.? Or is it 1 a.m.? Whatever might be for your business. So we would be utilizing
Depend
that.
on your business use cases, guys.
And then we have landing pages and forms, and then we have marketing analytics and performance tracking. That is also something that we would be doing. Lastly, we have a quick start package where we have sales plus service plus marketing plus commerce. So all of the things that we discussed earlier, along with that, we would be having the commerce capabilities. So if we can have the next slide, and even the next slide after that, yeah, over here. As you can see, we will be providing you the commerce capabilities as well, which is storefront design, product and category, workspace setup. We would be setting up person account, buyer group, so you are able to better manage how you provide your website experience to your customers. Then we would be handling checkouts, your order summaries, inside dashboards as well. And then we would be providing the capability of managing your orders and managing the payments as well. So we would be handling that.
All right. I hope you gain the max value out of these packages. So, why we have built them as sales service marketing, commerce is because usually most of the industry use cases are getting covered into this. With that being said, if you feel that you want a specific cloud with specific cloud, so like for example, you want sales and marketing, or you want sales and commerce, or you want sales service and commerce. So we have right now taken sales service marketing, and sales service marketing commerce. You can additionally get in touch with us, and we will be able to work around something to create a package which incorporate or which somewhere delivers to what you are looking for. So please be very open to reach out to us, and we'll make the changes as needed, of course, with the three fundamentals that we still have in our mind, which is it is going to be faster, it is going to be cost effective, and it is going to be more modernized for you rather than the traditional approach. And with that, of course, with the drum rolls, the most important part, which is the pricing of these packages, I would like to announce. So the pricing, and I can bet and guarantee you that this is the most competitive pricing existing in the market as of now, Vijay,
Yeah.
which is for sales and service, we are providing the implementation for 3,500 USD. For sales service and marketing, we are providing it for 4,500 USD. And for sales service, marketing, and commerce, we are providing it for 5,500 USD. And of course, there are going to be some customizations that you will need. And additionally, I have to say that there will be few terms and conditions applied onto it. That is something that once you get in touch with us, you will get to know. But other than that, this is what our package is. We have kept small businesses as the core part of it, and that is why we have made sure that these are cost effective, these are smart, these are quick, and this gives them the real results that they are looking for, rather than putting a hole in their pocket or rather than burning their pocket. So this was what we have been working for from a long time, which was bringing these implementation packages to you so that your work gets easier, and you are able to handle the questions from your leadership better. You are able to manage your work better. So this was our implementation packages. Vijay, do you have any, ending note onto it?
Just that we have been working for it quite a long time, and we have helped a lot of businesses, and I believe these will help you a lot. You can reach out to us for any queries, any discussion, any doubts that you may have, and we would love to help you out. I would love to help you out. So yeah, you can reach out to us.
All right. And from here, of course, we have to prepare our people for 2026 as
Yeah,
well. That
very
is very
important.
much needed. So please, Vijay, take us through the entering 2026 like a pro. What moves that our people should take?
Definitely. So the first one is the one that I said initially in the slides itself only when we started. If we can have it on the screen. Stop chasing innovation. Start engineering for advantage. Stop chasing AI. I'm saying that stop chasing AI. Like AI is important. You need to utilize AI. You need to leverage AI. You need to implement AI. But stop chasing it. Stop and look back whether I have the right architecture or not. Stop and look back whether I have the right data, whether I have the right processes or not, whether I have the right compliance framework, whether I have the right governance framework or not before I implement AI. Because what will happen if you don't have those things is like, you will spend a lot of money, you will spend a lot of time, but you will not be getting the results that you were looking for. So that is a brief, I would say, of what I wanted to say. And in this slide, we are simply saying that itself only. You should be auditing your CRM for concentration, not the feature gaps, because with 20% of workflows drive 80% of revenue, renewals, and risk control. So you should be looking at that. Protect and scale what already performs instead of repurposing or revamping the architecture entirely. So don't do that. You might be doing that for, I want to use AI and AI is available in that platform. Now I'm going to leave this and I'm going to use that. Don't do that. What's working for you, stick with that, because as the number states, this is simple, Pareto principle. 20% of your workflows are going to drive the 80% of your revenue. So don't try to revamp it just because you want to chase that AI hype. AI is important, but don't chase it like that. Follow a structured mindset in doing that. Next, we have design guardrails before you design automation. So, in 2026, the risk isn't AI failure. It's about acting correctly in the wrong context. Like,
Wow, that is a very interesting line. Acting correctly in a wrong context.
yeah.
Please explain this to us,
So what
Vijay.
happens is, again, I think I already gave you these highlights. You might be sending your customer two emails like your order has been placed because your AI is acting correctly, but you are getting two data from two different platforms and you are acting on them separately. Instead of that, you should have unified the data. You should have brought that information in a single source of truth and then acted upon it. So
Got
you
it.
need to keep that in mind that you are having the right, context on which you are going to act upon. So maintain that explicit boundary between assist and execute and escalate. You need to have that, clear boundaries like what is it that the AI will assist, what is the thing that AI will execute on, what are the things that it will escalate. Have those things as well, which are called as guardrails. If you have been working with AI in any of the platform that we talked about, all of them, call it guardrails, either directly or indirectly, they are guardrails. So make sure you utilize that. Then we have rebuild your CRM around effort reduction, not adoption metrics. What that means is don't track whether my team is using AI or not by checking in whether they are logging into the platform, by checking in how many times they ask AI, but instead by checking it how many actions were taken by AI, how many procedures were called by AI, what were the benefit, what were the outcome from the actions taken by the AI. Use those metrics instead of the adoption metrics like are people logging into the platform, are people asking questions to the AI. Those are not the right metrics for you. You need to check the whether the AI actions, whether the actions that AI took are actually helping you, how many actions they took, how many output you got from it. So utilize that metrics instead of adoption metrics itself only. So you need to leverage that, redesign your data models for identity stability, intent clarity, and action readiness. So those are the I would say, pre steps that you have to do in order to be able to track the right information, which would allow you to, track the right metrics and drive the right, I would say, report for you, drive the right report, drive the right insight for you. So yeah, these are my statements that I want to say. I think one more thing that is mentioned over here, if you can have it on the slide. What do aggressively remove? Redundant tools that duplicate judgment, customization that exists because they always did, and report that explain the past but didn't guide the action. So if you follow the right structure, if you follow the right strategy, then you would not be running into these kind of things itself only. So these are some of my suggestions for you for 2026.